Prince Harry attends a star-studded dinner party in New York City without Meghan Markle. He also wants to fulfill Princess Diana's legacy, and ex-staffers who worked for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex shared differing stories about their experiences with the royals. We're covering all that and more in this week's biggest news from across the pond with our Royals recap. The Duke of Sussex attended the World Health Organization's private dinner on violence against children and its impact on mental health in the Big Apple without Meghan Markle by his side. Harry posed for photos with Forest Whitaker and Queen Mathilde of Belgium and was seen schmoozing with several UN agency workers throughout the evening. The Invictus Games founder was scheduled to be in New York ahead of the UN General Assembly and Climate Week, and a spokesperson for Harry previously shared that he would be embarking on his trip to New York solo. The following day, Prince Harry recalled how his mom, Princess Diana, lived her life through activism and compassion as he presented the Diana Award at the 2024 Concordia Summit to two recipients. During his speech, Harry said in part, "I know that my mom would be incredibly proud of you guys. Your activism and your compassion are two things that are so true to how my mom lived her life and what she believed in." The Diana Award, which was named after Princess Diana, who died following a car crash in Paris on August 31st, 1997, has the support of both Harry and his estranged brother, Prince William. Later that evening, Prince Harry revealed during an emotional speech that fulfilling Princess Diana's landmine legacy is a responsibility that he takes incredibly seriously. The Duke of Sussex spoke at an event in New York City to support the Halo Trust, which is the charity that first gained international acclaim when the late princess walked through an active landmine in Angola back in 1997 to call for an international ban. Harry, who earlier in the day recalled how his mom lived through compassion, looked visibly moved as speakers mentioned Diana and her work. The royal famously followed in his mother's footsteps by walking through a minefield at the same site in 2019 during a tour of Africa with his wife, Meghan Markle, and their son, Prince Archie, who's now 5. If there's one person who knows a thing or two about getting in trouble, it's definitely Prince Harry. While speaking at the Clinton Foundation in New York City, the Duke of Sussex blasted online platforms for being designed to lead youngsters to addiction. The father of 2, who has admitted to doing drugs as a teen, said, "Our kids are being targeted. The harmful effects of social media are made by design." To make his point, Harry stood in front of a screen filled with images of children on lock screens, all of whom had lost their lives, saying in part, "We were promised a human experience. Instead, we've been a human experiment. We have the fate of the future, their future, in our hands," with the crowd giving him a standing ovation. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's ex-staffers have shared differing stories about their experiences working with the royals. A courtier who worked for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex during their time in the UK told the Daily Beast that the couple's bad moments have been amplified compared to other royals since they quit the royal family in January of 2020. The aide claimed, "There have been plenty of difficult royals over the years, and I do think that after the ill feeling of Megxit, Meghan's bad moments were amplified and distorted and blown out of proportion." Another source who worked with the Suits alum prior to her and Harry's lavish May 2018 wedding told the Daily Beast, quote, "I always thought she was a classic narcissist, and getting her staff to tell a magazine how amazing she is only confirms that in my mind." Despite the negative experiences some former employees had with the Invictus Games founder and Meghan, other ex-workers of the couple claim the pair are the exact opposite, including Josh Kettler, who quit his chief of staff position. After working for the couple for only 3 months, he told Us Weekly that he was warmly welcomed and went on to say they are dedicated and hardworking. It was impressive to witness. While in New York City, Prince Harry was seen pulling up to a celebrity-loved tattoo shop, staying there for over an hour. In photos and videos exclusively obtained by Page 6, the Duke of Sussex arrives in a black SUV to Eastside Inc. in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. A source tells Page 6 that Harry stayed at the shop from about 1 p.m. to a little over 2 p.m. Harry clearly found some time to enjoy himself while visiting the East Coast, appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, where he visited a haunted house with the host. And there you have it, all the news you may have missed on this week's Royals Recap.